Welcome back, everybody. A new AARP report is shedding light on the struggles of family caregivers who provide unpaid care to loved ones. And here to tell us more is Keali'i Lopez. She's the State Director of AARP Hawaii. Good to have you here with us.
Good morning.
So tell us about this important report.
Well, one of the things that was really important is AARP worked with a national organization to research and look at caregivers across the country. So they developed a report for every state. And what they found for Hawaii is that 1 in 4 adults either is a caregiver or recently was a caregiver. And that's important because that means as the boomers get older and some of our younger people move away, it's going to be harder to have family caregivers. So it's really important to begin thinking about that as most people want to be able to age in their homes. So, you know, that's important to have us understand what that's going to mean.
And an interesting trend that you're seeing is this this generation that's taking care of their kids and their parents.
Absolutely. So what we see is you have caregivers who are younger, you know, in their late 50s. So yes, they're taking care of their children and either their parent or in some cases even their spouse, depending on the situation.
Or siblings, maybe?
Or siblings, absolutely. And so in Hawaii, where you know the culture is both for Asian Pacific Islanders to take care of our family, that puts a lot of pressure on family members to make sure they're doing what they can to keep their families out of expensive care homes. Not that those care homes can't help, but most people can't afford them.
They are expensive.
Yes, so being able to care for your loved one in their home where they're familiar with their surroundings, but also familiar with the people taking care of them.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, families aren't really that equipped, right, to handle the stresses of caring for somebody else.
Good point, and that's where I think it's important for people to learn. So AARP and other organizations provide caregiving workshops and learning. So I appreciate you bringing that up because I really think there needs to be caregiving literacy. A lot of people want to try to keep their young children from having to have that experience. Guess what? They're going to need to learn that skill anyway because they're either going to be caring for themselves or their spouse when they get older. Yeah,
we're good children. We're filial children. We want to take care of our parents when we grow up. So where can people go for resources? You know, this is such an important topic. A lot of people out there are dealing with this, especially now in this economy.
Yes, so AARP has a Facebook group that you can go for family caregiving. So, you know, search for AARP Family Caregiving. But also I would say go to aarp.org/local. Every time we have workshops, people can find what we're doing currently. So again, that's aarp.org/local. And we like to have, so that's one of the things we're known for, are those types of things. But we can also help people identify other organizations. One of the things that I would recommend for folks, if we get time to talk about the SNAP piece, but
real quickly,
Aloha United Way 211 has a lot of information as well.
Yeah, we have some time. SNAP definitely is affecting our kupuna and a lot of families, and the state has been trying to step in to fill the need. Good news that it's been ordered to be using the contingency funds.
Yes, yes. And so the governor recently came out, so they're going to be providing $250 per family, that's per person on SNAP. I think that comes middle of November. And so that helps, right? Better than not having anything. On average, people get about $450 for kupuna per person. One of the things that we really appreciate is a lot of, the food banks. People are stepping up. We really appreciate actually Aloha United Way also stepping up on that issue. So just a lot of folks trying to get out there. The other thing I would do though, Annalise, is every day or even within a day, what will actually happen with SNAP is changing, right? So the courts have come in and said, hey, you have to provide the SNAP funding. We're going to see what that looks like, right?
Because we don't know when that's going to hit.
We don't know exactly. And so checking out AARP's website again, aarp.org/local, but also our national one. If people want to know the impact of the shutdown, just go to aarp.org.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and telling us about all these resources. More information on our website, too, if you want to look that up. All right. Thanks so much, Kaylee, for joining us this morning.